everyone, Carol here today, and excuse my messy hair. But before I start, I want to mention I do have a new intro that it's took me since January to make, because I got the clips that I wanted out my other YouTube videos, but they kept deleting themselves. And then it wound me up because I couldn't find that clip anywhere, so I just thought I'll leave it how it is for now, and then because an intro don't really need to be that long, so I got some clips anyway and a Snapchat clip from my cat. So just to let you know, yeah, I've been working on it for ages. So in today's video, I said last week I'll be talking about how my nose piercing healing process went, because halfway through I regretted it and now I don't. So I got mine done, I think it was the 3rd of October last year, and I had it done. Yes, it did hurt, but I don't exactly remember the pain because it was ages ago, but it did hurt. I would say about maybe 5 out of 10 maybe. I literally can't remember it. So then I had it in for when was it? I think it was I cleaned it when I was meant to, twice a day with saline. I was doing that for about 4 weeks. Was it 4 weeks? Something like that. I think it was the 4th week. And it looked like I was getting a blister underneath it right there. There was this white squishy thing. And I thought it was a blister, so I went back to my piercer and she said, oh, it's totally normal. So I'm okay. And then it got to about a few weeks later, it started getting bigger, this lump did, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't think I can live with this anymore. I think I regret having it done, because I didn't touch it or anything with my fingers. All I did was cleaning it when I was meant to, and then it came up with this massive bump, and I'm like, oh, I should have never have got my nose done. And so I looked up on YouTube videos on how to get rid of this piercing bump. I think it's called a keloid. I tried everything and it just would not go. So I tried my own method, and please, what I'm going to say now, do not try it because it kind of makes it worse. So what I did, I kind of pierced it with a needle to see if that would help, and it did bleed. It did go down a hell of a lot, but it was still there. And then I kept cleaning it again, but then I started over cleaning it, and then it burnt my nose. So then it got bigger, and then it burst a bit. So it was about December. I think it was the last week in November, because in the first week of December it's a Victorian Christmas market, and I like to get my photos taken with the owls, and I didn't want my photo taken with this bump right there. So I went back to my piercer for some more advice, and she told me to get, I don't know what it is. I'll have to look after this video and I'll put it somewhere on the screen of what it's called. But we got that, and we had to use it once a day, 3 times. I think it was 3 times a week. So I did it Tuesday, Wednesday and a Thursday. And it did go down, so when my picture was due to be taken, it was smaller and barely noticeable, but it was still there. And I could have it changed in January, because then it would have been 4 months. Was it 4 months? No, 3 months, but I could have it changed then. But when I went to go get it changed, it wasn't ready yet because that bump was still there. So then I had to wait another few weeks till it actually went before I had it changed. And I did. And then as soon as the bump went, I'm like, oh, thank goodness for that. I don't regret it anymore, but that's why I regretted having it done, because of that bump. It just it ruined my appearance. Well, not exactly anyway, but I didn't want it there on a photo. And I don't think anyone would want a bump there. Massive bump under their piercing for a photo. So yeah, I got my photo done and it looked alright. It was barely noticeable, and then now the bump has gone. But if I ever do find a blister, like that again, I am going to just start using that for 3 times a week, once a day, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is my nose piercing story. Now, I really can't remember the name, but I will put it in the video below of what it's called. So yeah, just do not take my advice on what I did with my piercing bump, but yeah, so that is my nose piercing story. So I'm going to end that nose piercing story there, and I'm going to mention yesterday I went on another night out with my sister to see Robert White again, and it was amazing. I've got a picture, and I even brought me and my sister a bit of merchandise that was there, and she got the CD and he even signed it. Right, where's my pictures? Here it is. If I zoom in, that's the t-shirt, and then that's the picture. It was such an amazing night out. He is absolutely funny, and we were sitting on the front row. Me and my sister was A1 and 2, so we were sitting right at the end over there. We were close to the stage. I think I've still got that picture on Snapchat. Let's see if I can pick it up. Yeah, so that's how close he was to the stage, and it was getting to like, we actually got noticed because one of the scenes, because when you go to like a comedy show like that, it is rude, so it recommended like 16 and plus, but I'm older than that anyway, and he thought I was a child again, and he goes something about, oh, don't be rude, there's a child in the audience. And I was literally laughing my head off because I'm not a child. I am 20 years old, which, yeah, I don't look it, so that's why I get classed as a child. But anyway, yeah, it was such a good night. So right now I'm going to end this video here and upload it for you guys. But before I upload it, I'm obviously going to get the name of that stuff that got recommended for me to use. And then what could I do next week for a video? I don't know, but there will be a video, but I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe if you want to see more, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. I love you all, and comment down below any suggestions or questions you have. Rate this video, and I'll do another video soon.